Good morning, Flosstube. We're back and ready to share some stitching. We were just talking about our haircuts. We didn't know we both got haircuts. So we're both feeling pretty good.
Summer cuts.
But as I was telling her, the hair salon I go to, the air conditioner was not working. It was 104 that day. And she had the cape on me with the towel.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I'm fine.
Dying.
So anyways, after she got done, the next lady, I'm like, just let this chair cool off for a little bit. Just let the sweat dry before you get in there. She's like, "Oh, honey, I'm already sweaty." I'm like, "Okay, you're good." So we hope things are good for you guys. Yes, we survived 3 over 100-degree days. It was miserable. You walked out, you just sweat. As soon as you walked, even though the wind was blowing, it didn't matter.
No.
As soon as you stepped out, you're like, I'm going back in again.
Yeah.
Just to feed my chickens. I'm like, oh, it's only like, I don't know, 20 yards. I'm like, oh, it's so far.
Yeah.
It's not. But it was super sweaty. So anyways, just really quick, any life updates? She moved her daughter.
Yeah.
Want to talk about
our
that?
Kids moved back from Arizona. So that was an adventure and fun. And so, yeah.
Packed, moved.
Yep. I'm getting old. That was hard.
The realization you're not 30 anymore. Yeah, I've been
It's like, I need to sit down.
been reeling from that. We got 1.5 inches of rain last night. It started to flood our basement again. 2 a.m. Thankfully, my husband, after the last time it got flooded, he put a little sensor thing, and I'd come out to lay in the recliner because I do that quite often because I'm coughing and allergies and all that stuff, and I could hear it. So I was thankful for that. We got it stopped in time. It partially flooded our storage area, so not too bad this time.
Good.
Not only that, but as I was telling Lori, it's nice because I know there's been mice under our house because the part that got flooded, there's no basement there because we added on, and there's this open area, the crawl space.
Yeah.
That's where the water pours out. So I'm pretty sure all the mice under the house are floating and dead. So I am good with that. I will not be good with the smell in a few days, but they're dead. So sorry if you like mice. That is why I'm never going to stitch mice.
Yeah, I know. They freak me out. They're
Freak.
cute, but I can't. I just can't do it.
Okay, you're going to want to fast forward past this because this is going to take 2 minutes to tell this story. But my husband used to be on the school board for many, many years, and they have a big school board conference in Omaha. I don't know if you knew that, but they do it every November. It never failed, and this is when my kids were little, never failed. Every time he left, something happened with this house or the other house we used to live in. And so anyways, he'd left, and I just went to bed like normal, and I had a stack of books because back then, I just read all the time. And I was lazy, and I just put them on the floor, and it pretty much right up to the bedside table stack of books. That's how many books I would be reading and checking out and buying and all that stuff. Anyway, so I getting ready for bed, got the kids ready because we had school the next day, and I turn on the lamp, and I'm like, what are those dark little things all over the table? Ugh. And then I started getting closer. It was mouse poop. It was mouse poop, and it was mouse poop up the books and around my water cup that I drank from every night.
Oh, no.
The kids heard me go, ah! They come running to the back bedroom like, what's going on? I'm like, mice! So I was up till midnight tearing my entire bedroom apart. The entire bedroom. I tore out the closets. I found where their little nest was. And then you should have seen me trying to set mouse traps. So the next day I went to the lumber yard in our little town. I'm like, I need everything you got. My husband's still not home. So I never set mouse traps before.
Yeah, I know.
I found the nest. I'm like, gonna set traps. I snapped my thumb, I don't know how many times. And the kids are just like, Mom, you don't know what to do. And I'm like, yes, I do. Snap. Ah! It hurts. I'm like, I will do whatever it takes to kill these little suckers. So,
I know. When we first got married, we lived in an old farmhouse, and we had mice. And I'm not just like it's a phobia with me. It's not just, I don't like them. I'm like, I go insane. And we're trying to set traps, and my husband's like, set this behind the couch, and I'm like, and it'd snap, and I'd be like, ah! And he'd be like, am I gonna have to slap you? Like, stop. And I'm like, I can't help it.
We went to a birthday party the other night for a little girl. She turned 2, our neighbors down here. And their grandma was there she's over from the McCook area. And anyways, I don't know her very well. I've just met her a few times. But we're sitting there eating and outside and talking. Suddenly the grandmother screams bloody murder, yells at her oldest granddaughter. And she was holding a toad. She's like, you get that thing away! And we're all like, so then after she wouldn't move. She got up and she went clear to the driveway and wouldn't come over until the toad was gone. Wow. And so anyway, she said in one of the houses her and her husband first lived, their basement was covered in toads. It didn't matter how many times they tried to kill them. She said, and the thing is, the light switch was across the basement.
Oh no.
So she would end up stepping on toads to get to the light. She said, I've had a fear ever since. I'm like, okay, no, that makes sense.
No.
That makes sense. So anyways.
That's a far cry from cross stitch, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So I hope you fast forward through all that. But it made us feel good to talk about it. Okay, so we're going to do something unbelievable. We're going to start with finishes.
FFOs.
Real finishes. Who knew? So, Lori, I think you should start because I'm looking at yours right now. They're beautiful. And I will insert pictures of these patterns because we can't find our patterns.
No, finished it.
Yep,
who knows?
pretty much.
It's somewhere in the sewing room. Ta-da!
Yay.
I made my little... Okay, I do know this is a Blackbird design, and it is called Rose Hips and Ivy.
It's gorgeous.
And it's in... I think it's called the Sewing Club, or something about sewing.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And...
Because I want that book.
This is a side that will never be shown.
Hold it up close. Hold it close. Look at her stitching. Isn't it gorgeous?
So, I'm so excited. I filled it full of sawdust. So it's not as heavy as I thought it would be, but I tried to pack it like hard as I could.
With your fist or?
No, with I actually took a plastic fork.
Oh, that's a good
squishing
idea.
it down and adding more. And then I put some polyfill on the top.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the Helen D.
Yeah, I was watching her. So it says 2024, but I actually finished it in 2025.
That's beautiful.
That's okay.
She has another one.
Oh, I do. This is an FFO no, because I didn't leave enough margin when I sewed the backing.
And so it looks great.
My flag kind of wraps around the top.
How did you sew the hole shut? The ladder stitch?
I don't know.
It just looks really good. Mine do not.
Right there. I have learned to finish on the bottom instead of the top so that you can set it down and nobody sees it.
Hold it up close.
Okay. And this is another Blackbird design. It's in some patriotic book, but I can't remember the name.
So I will look for it and put the picture up.
You've all seen it.
So cute. I like the flag wrapped up. Maybe you don't, but...
So anyway.
It's cute. Yay! Good job.
Thank you.
Now you're going to look at my pillows, and her pillow looks so much better. So you can look at what not to do. Like, oh, I'm not doing what Tara did. I'm going to do what Lori did. So I watched the red velvet quilts. Okay.
So.
Watched her tutorial on the pillows. Loved it. She did use sawdust. I didn't, because that's not what I had. And I'm just like, I just want these pillows done, and that's what happens, okay? And I just go crazy and I do wrong things. That's how I do stuff, and it drives my husband nuts. So anyways, I worked on Primrose Cottage. I'd shown this as a finish like 5 months ago. And went ahead, as you can tell, I did the polyfill. So mine are definitely chubby. Tried to do our ladder stitch. Total nightmare. But I'm like, oh well, it's done. So there's one. And this was 14 count 8. I just grabbed whatever I had.
It's cute.
It is cute. And now I'm like, darn it, I should have done more.
More
I don't
what?
think I have of these. There's two more.
Oh,
two more patterns that go with it. So
Again.
that was Primrose Cottage. So I am excited about that. And then this one, I think I'm the
Love that.
happiest with.
Yeah.
This is from Primrose Cottage as well. Welcome to North Pole. I only stitched the top piece. My intention was to eventually stitch little pieces and turn them into pillows. So once again, following her tutorial, except I should have used sawdust because I like Lori's a lot better. But it's still, I mean, it's cute. And then I used the tacky glue to glue this on top. I bought this out Hobby Lobby. They had this rickrack.
Cool.
I bought a few of them and they were really cheap. So it looks like it should have been stuffed more. I probably should have done what Helen D said, put yarn in the corners, but I didn't care.
Oh, is that what she says to do?
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't care. I just want it done. So it's done. So I have 2 pillows for Christmas. Yay.
Yay.
But next time I probably would do sawdust. It looks so good.
I have extra now. I found out.
Or the lizard glitter. We should do that.
I tried to find that. I could not find it.
It's on
anywhere.
Amazon,
Oh,
I
okay.
think. See, look, I didn't get that. So then I was watching a Flosstube instead of the Red Velvet Quilters tutorial by this point. So instead of doing the bottom where you're supposed to leave it open, I did the top, and then I didn't want to sew anymore, so I glued it shut. Not only that, I didn't finish the bottom of this. Oh, this is Little Robin Designs. It's her little patriotic pillows. There's 3 of them. I didn't finish the design. I was just sick of doing it. I have learned I'm not a monotonous stitcher. That's what I call these. To me, this is monotonous. I can't handle it. I want color changes. And I know it makes you slower. I know. I mean, this was fairly fast, but I couldn't even handle it. I'm like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. So, polyfill. I glued buttons on there to try and cover up my boo-boos. I'm going to add more. I don't know. So, but it's done. And it's 18 count, Ada.
Cute.
Yeah, and this was 18 count. No, 16. So,
Very cute.
they're done. I don't care. I'll decorate with them. Knowing what my grandkids will do, they'll grab them and throw them anyways. They have been carrying around an ornament I made 3 years ago for Ella when she turned 1, a Christmas ornament. Mm-hmm. They carry it everywhere. And the thread's falling out of it. I mean, Ella brought in her purse last time. When I went to babysit, Baker was carrying around chewing it. I'm like, okay. So, there we go. And then the grand finale. I finally did it and framed it.
Yay.
Yay.
Isn't that beautiful?
Welcome to my
She
garden.
framed that herself. She did such a good job.
You can tell.
Don't turn it around. Just leave it
Okay.
there.
Now, I'm going to be honest. It's going to make people feel really good about themselves. So I got the frame from Amazon. It is that, you guys know what it is. Custom frames or whatever, but it's like cheap. This was like $30. It came broken. I'm going to tell you that's why it was probably cheap. The glass was shattered. But I don't use glass anyway, so that didn't bother me. But it would bother other people. So anyways, I picked the glass out, blew it out, got rid of all of it. And then yesterday, in my frenzy to get something done, I did it. I attempted to lace and used wasabi tape. There you go. And then I threw tacky glue on the corners.
At least it wasn't duct tape.
And the thing is, if I want to pull it out, I can.
Yeah.
It won't be hard to pull it out, pull it apart if I want to reframe it ever.
Right.
So,
Put something else in there.
and I did put batting underneath.
And whose name is on there?
It's my grandma, my nanny from England,
Oh, yeah.
the war bride who came over with my mom when my mom was 6 months old
Oh,
on the ship.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 6 months old on the ship, war bride. You would like to think it was a dream marriage and the American dream, but my grandfather was an alcoholic. It was not a dream. So they ended up getting divorced once my mom was 18. I know, there's a whole saga. But that's family. That's what it is. So anyways, finishes. Fully finished. Okay. I know.
We're just so,
I don't know what to
so
think.
proud of ourselves.
I have some other fully finished.
Yeah,
She's
geez.
working on her fully finishes, and it's project bags that we're going to sell to Cross Stitch Retreat. If nobody returns them back,
Yeah. They don't come with the money back guarantee.
No, you paid it. We may start a little business. We'll see. But here's some. I have 6 more. I gotta finish bearing threads, you know, all that fun stuff. But yeah, got a lot done. This was a lot of me watching Dance Moms.
Busy little bee.
I was telling Shelly, the Prairie Fire Stitcher, we were chatting on the phone. I was like, yeah, I was watching Dance Mom. She's like, okay, now that's funny. And I'm like, but it's so easy because Abby's always yelling. You don't have to look up. You always know Christy's going to be mad and stir up the pot. Jill's got an issue. You know the characters well, and then you hear the poor little girls crying, and then you're like, oh, Maddie's bawling again. Here we go. And you don't have to look up. The only time I actually look up is when the girls dance, because as we were talking, she wasn't dancing. I was a dancer. So I like seeing them.
45 years ago.
Well, yeah. Oh, not the coffee. Sorry. Pause. Okay, we're back. You didn't even know we were done. Hold on, the dog's about to bark. She's looking out the door.
I know.
I don't know what she's looking at. It could be anything. I'm just waiting for her to bark again. Okay, she's not barking. Yeah, it all hinges on you, Rosie, right now. We're waiting on you. Okay, I don't think she's gonna bark. Okay, so she has an FO. Yay! Which is a finished object, but really it's a finished cross-stitch piece.
Ink circles.
Ooh.
For my daughter. We changed the colors. And there it is.
So pretty.
Sable and sticks and twigs.
Were the colors?
Yeah.
Do you remember the linen? Is it 32 or?
It's 32 count. It's platinum. That's what it is. The color's platinum.
It's so pretty.
But I don't remember the manufacturer.
Hold it up one more time.
Got it at the attic. It all came from the attic.
That is gorgeous. So are you gonna frame it yourself?
Yeah, she
has a frame?
We don't have a frame yet, but she said, frame it yourself, Mom. She goes, don't have it professionally done and spend a bunch of money on it. So
you should be able to find a frame for that too.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be
so.
hard. That is gorgeous. So
yeah.
since she showed her ink circles, I'm like, I'm gonna bring mine out. Slowly, I'm averaging a thread a day. Because at first I'm like, I'm gonna get a full finish. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. This is after the roses. This is really cute, that little pillow.
Oh, that is.
But I'm not gonna do that. But it's cute, but I don't want to do it right now. So mine's on 16 count, so ours are very comparable in sizes. Because hers is 32, mine's 16. And I just put in, on average, a thread a day right now. I do want it done. I would like to hang it up at Christmas.
Yeah.
So when you find a frame, let me know.
Okay.
Because that would fit mine probably too. And it is beautiful. And the reason I wanted to stitch this is because I was watching Welcome Stitchery a year and a half ago, and Shelly from Welcome Stitchery, Whips and Zips, but we all call them Welcome Stitchery, showed hers, and I'm like, what is that?
Wow, so pretty.
It is. So that is my FO, but she has, not FO, unfinished, but she has an FO, so yay. Okay, next,
I have been working on coming to my garden.
mine's done.
Yeah. She just went flying by me.
I just wanted it over
I
with.
worked on it a little bit. I almost have the alphabet. I'm lacking UVW.
Oh,
And then
so
all the letters
pretty.
will be done. Really can't wait to get to the house. Houses are always the best part of any sampler.
Yeah.
So that's that. I'm stitching it on 36 count.
Oops.
Highland. 36 count Highland.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We thought we were doing the same color for like, what, a year? But no.
Yeah.
Mine's different, but it's beautiful. And I found a new gal. Gosh, I can't remember her name, but I'll put it here. She's from over the pond, across the pond. And she's working on hers, and she's about halfway. And the fabric is very comparable to yours. It's very pretty. And she's just very calm. And I like listening to her. So after listening to Dance Moms and Abby screaming, that was nice to switch to. So, okay. I have been working on this one. Samantha, the Huga Stitcher, started this long ago. I think I started this in 2023. It's Summer Quaker by Leela Studio.
I started watching her more.
Oh,
The Huga. How do you say it?
Huga. I know. She, like her first two Flosstube, she teaches you how to say it.
Okay.
Because everybody's like, Higgy, the Higgy Stitcher.
I always thought it was high.
And she's like, it's Huga. I'm like, oh, sorry. So the Summer Quaker, I have the spring one, and the 14 count Ada Stitcher is doing that one. It's so cute. And I'm like, no, I gotta get this one done first. So I pulled it back out, and I have kept going down on the right. Is it right side to everyone out in TV land? I don't know. On this side, I've been working on this side and building my ship.
You ship builder, you.
Build a boat and let it rain. That song has been in my head the whole time while I was stitching it.
Song is that?
It's by Colton Dixon,
Oh, okay.
Christian artist. I went and saw him live in concert at a church. Danced and boogied, and the old guy next to us was really irritated. So I went with a coworker, Sheena, and we were in the back row. We specifically went to the back row because we knew we were going to dance a boogie woogie. Because it was Colton Dixon, who he tried out on American Idol years ago, and then Jordan Felice. I love both of them. And so she and I are jumping up and down and screaming and dancing. Nobody else is. And most people are like 75 and older. And I was by like an 80-year-old guy, and I kept accidentally bumping him because I'm like, wah! And you could tell, he's like, so finally I had to jump over the pew, because we were in pews, jump over the back and just be like, go Colton, It's okay. But he has the song, Build a Boat and Let It Rain. It's really good. My second graders love that song. So I worked on the boat, I finished my bird, made my crab, made my U, and I'm ready to I'm doing page finishes is what I'm doing. So that's what I worked on. 16 count, fiber on a whim? No, this is not fiber on a whim. I have it written somewhere. We've told it before several times. But it's a yellowy.
Is it cream and sugar?
No, it's like a latte, vanilla latte or something like that, because it's yellowy. I wanted sunshine color.
It is.
So, anyways, I really want this one done.
I like this right here. I can make a small out of just that little
Oh
flower.
yeah, the little Quaker
flower.
Yeah,
the
birdie.
Hello.
I even messed it up, but you wouldn't know. Unless you're really good and can figure it out. Don't figure it out.
Everybody pause and zoom in.
And when I was working on this boat, I kept thinking of the song, and then I was thinking of the movie The Goonies.
Oh, yeah.
Watch that. And I'm like, oh, there goes the pirate ship.
Chomp, you're gonna live with me now.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Chunk. He's great. Okay, so that is another whip I've been doing the last couple weeks. Your turn.
Okay.
Where did I put this?
So we started Kindness Makes Friends.
Ooh, I gotta get mine out. Okay.
Or whatever it's called.
Yep.
That's what I call it.
My husband's here, so be here moving. It's the blessed man who stopped the flooding.
The hero of the night.
The hero.
I didn't get very far. Got a couple colors started, just to say I started them. So no big start, just enough to say I started.
And we started it together.
Yes.
When did we do that?
After our last Flosstube.
Oh, yeah.
And it's on mine. I think mine is on raw, 36 count raw linen, natural linen, or
Oh, it's beautiful.
something.
And so I'm quickly taking mine off the Q-snap. I apologize for all the noise. Same pattern. What's it called again?
Kindness makes friends.
Kindness makes friends. Sarah Reads. She finished it. Did you see that? She actually got it done. She is a 4th grade teacher in Ohio, I believe. I love her Flosstube. She's got Needle of Fire. So she got it all done. It is beautiful. What I'm excited about is, just a second. I got the border outlined. I'm sorry I didn't iron it. This is 18 count coffee stain Cedar River linen. But it is not going to be tiny. So this would be the same as 36 count. It's a lot bigger than what we thought it would be. But I worked on my fun little border. But the part I'm super excited to get to, I'm going to flash a little of the pattern.
Flasher.
I know. If you got it, you flash it.
Well.
And I got the pattern. People, where are you going with that? I'm going to flash. It's these little things.
Oh, yeah. Those little...
Call me crazy, but I'm excited for those little red dots all over the stars. I'm
Really?
excited to do the stars, but I'm excited to do all that just to see, because you don't see that in the picture.
Yeah.
And when I'm like, oh, that is so cute.
It's funny. Yeah, I was looking at that going, I am not excited to stitch all those little one stitches.
I'll do it for you.
All over
Oh,
the
wait,
place.
I can't see yours. How about I try and see
There you go.
yours?
You can-
And it'll just be random.
Get your mega mag eyes out. And
No, I won't do that. You'll just get whatever you get. She'll
they'll
be
just
like,
be wonky stars.
no. You'll be like, why are there buttons all over? Because I couldn't see, okay? So you got buttons. That's what's going to
Stitch a
happen.
button. It's all the same.
Yeah. That's exactly what I would do. All right. So, yeah, I do love Ada Stitchers. I do love the Cedar River linen. So,
There you go.
and I looked to try and order more yesterday. Too bad my husband's here. I looked to order more yesterday and on Kitten Stitcher, and a lot of it was already sold out for 18, 20 count. So everybody's figured it out. It's good stuff. And I know everybody loves the linen side of it as well. So, anyways, I'm excited. It is really pretty. I just love the little.
No, those little berry things.
Are they berries?
I don't know what they are. They kind of look like
Some kind of berry.
they're speckled like a berry.
And they're easy to stitch, and it's easy to watch Homestead Rescue. I've watched a lot of television, can you tell? I'm just gorging on all TV.
So the Dance Moms is just for bag making?
Pretty much, because my husband won't let me watch it out here. He's like, turn that yelling off. I'm like, oh. But it's a really good part. Christy's in trouble with Abby again. So, yeah, Homestead Rescue is pretty good too. There's fighting on there as well.
Okay.
As long as there's arguing, I'm in.
Little House on the Prairie.
Hey, once again, I'm glad you watch it, but I disagree with Michael Landon taking his shirt off because Pa never did that. Pa may have done it
Have. We don't
in the
know.
house behind the sheet that Ma hung up in the books.
He probably never did that either.
Sure. But why is Michael Landon taking his shirt off episode 2? Why?
This is Michael Landon. Did you see what's under the shirt?
Obviously, he knew too. Poor Michael. Sorry, Michael.
I read somewhere that they had him break his ribs every so often because the women wanted to see him shirtless.
Oh my gosh.
You wonder why the man broke his ribs like 5 times in the series?
I guess they thought he was hunky. Hunky.
Isn't that terrible to do that to Pa?
Oh,
well.
Hey, I found it. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Okay,
Next.
little bit of spring, another blackbird.
I love that one.
It must be a blackbird summer for me, I don't know. And I did get to the house on this one. Yay, house.
It is so pretty.
Hanging threads.
Did you do called for or just?
I did.
Wow.
So it's kind of pinky. It looks so red on the
It's not.
pattern, but it's
Oh, it
pinky.
probably is pink for you. To me, it's perfect. Might have to borrow that.
So,
Not yet.
okay, what am I stitching this on? 36 count. Oh, no, 32 count country French latte.
Oh.
I got it from 1, 2, 3 Stitch.
1, 2, 3 stitch. Gorgeous.
I don't think I'll stitch Jane Gimlet, whatever that name is on there.
Are you gonna put a grandmother's name in instead?
I'm thinking about putting my mom's name there.
Yeah.
Carolois was her name.
Oh.
Carolois Allison. Carolois Cooksey Allison.
Oh, that's a good name.
So we'll see.
Love it. Okay. Speaking of Blackbird, I worked on more Blackbird myself. 2 Blackbirds. These are part of my Stitch the Book goal, whatever it is. Some of you have stitched along. Some of you are like, I give up. But I'm still trying because I'm like, it was my idea. See, the dog's got attitude about it. We'll see if she keeps barking. So anyways, it is When the Leaves Fall book. Oh, I've got an order coming. Yes. It's Vacation Bible School. I ordered a bunch of freestanding cactuses. Anyways, they were a lot cheaper than me ripping more paint off the walls. There's a whole drama there. But anyways, so I'm working on what I thought was an ugly ball. Ends up, Lori said it's a pumpkin. And I did the next little motif on it. Let's go see if there's a better picture. Not.
There you go.
Yeah. It's a pumpkin. I still think it's a ball. I know Baker will. He'll just take that thing
Yeah.
and chuck it. Okay, so I didn't take out a Q-snap because you can see it really well. Last time I showed the first one, and then I got my second one done. Yay!
So cute.
It is cute.
So tiny.
It took me, technically, if you put it all together, it took about 4 hours. But I also stop, watch TV, look at my phone, talk to my husband, get up, stir the food for supper, or whatever.
Order a few patterns.
Yeah, order a few patterns. So yeah, the colors are just, once again, you just don't think that they're gonna look right, and then they do. So I don't know where my floss went, but it's gorgeous. So what's this one? Oh, it's called Autumn Abundance. So I highly recommend doing these if you want a quick, cute stitch. You don't have to do them all, but I'm gonna do them all. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more to do. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 3 to do. So yeah, and I made this grime guard by myself.
Oh, wow. Look at you go.
I know.
What are you stitching that on?
Oh, I don't know. It's in my book somewhere. It's 18 count.
Okay.
And it's darky brown.
It's a turkey.
So
Is that oaken?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I wonder if there's a tag on here. Hold on. I could have a tag. No. Sometimes I leave the tags. No. Nope. So I don't know what it is. It's pretty.
It is.
That's my
Sorry.
one of my
Not really.
blackbirds. Okay, you're next. Because I'll have another blackbird after her blackbird.
Home for the holidays. Christmas garden is still a whip, but it is so close.
I just saw Carol Saltbog Stitchers. Her husband did a kind of a went over her wall.
Oh, he did?
And it was on there, and I'm like, oh, Lori's almost done with hers.
I know.
Almost there.
So close.
Oh, wow. What do you have left?
5 little red berries at the bottom and about 7 more little
Wow.
gold doodads. See these
So
little
pretty.
tiny doodaddy things she puts everywhere?
I think that's a technical term.
doodaddies. Yeah. Got like 7 more of those to stick in there in various places. So.
Wow. Love
And
it.
this is 32 count Winter White by Seraphim. I changed the colors a little bit, but
It's pretty. And are you gonna frame it yourself?
yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot if I can find a frame.
I can help you find a frame on the whatever it's called. I will put that in a link down below. A lot of you know what it is. But it's on Amazon and they build the frame. You pick the frame, the color, and then you tell them the size.
Oh,
That's why I did that, because I combed Hobby Lobby looking for something, but hold on, my husband has an EMT call. It was a burn permit, no fire, no whatever. Okay, and the dog is not barking. She was going to, but she's not. Okay, so that was her Blackbird. Here is my next Blackbird, barely a start, and I made this Blackbird bag for it. See the Blackbirds?
that cute?
Yeah. These are the threads, and I just wanted to try it. Yes, my ring is ginormous. I know. I ordered smaller rings because this is just out of control. It is Moonlit Garden. I wanted to initially do it on that gray color. It is Weeks Dye Works. She doesn't say what color, does she? Yes, Patriotic Brew. No, it's R&R Reproduction, sorry. R&R Reproduction 32 count Patriots Brew. I can't say brew. I wanted to do something like that and I found a grayish. I hated it. So I pulled out Kitten Stitchers fabric. I had a piece I'd ordered, I don't know, really long time ago. 18 count Coffee Stain. Just wanted to try it and see what the colors look like. I really like it. A lot.
I like it too.
So that's as far as I got. 18 count. I initially thought the fabric was blue. That's why I liked it.
Oh, yeah.
It's gray. But I'm still, what I'm going to do, I'm going to incorporate blue into this house.
Ah, there you go.
Right? I'm going to try it. And if it's really bad, I'll rip it out. We're going to pretend this never happened. But
Don't tell a soul.
nope. Well, except for all of you.
Yeah.
So anyways, I really like, and I like, if you're an Ada Stitcher, I like this fabric. This is her son who dyes it. I didn't know that. It was our friend Michelle Pilgrim that told us that. Hi, Michelle. She told us about that, and he dyes it. I really like it a lot. The coverage is really good with 1 thread over 1. So.
What count is that?
18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a 36 count in linen land.
Nice.
So anyways, my goal is to do a star a day. Hasn't happened yet. I did 3 stars in 1 day, but that was 3 days ago.
Well, you're still on par then.
I am. Okay, so that was a Blackbird I tried. All right, your turn.
All right, I pulled out a very old whip, Silent Sampler by Rosewood Manor. I think I started this 5 years ago.
Really?
I think it was the summer of 2020 when we were.
We didn't even
driving
know
somewhere.
each other back
I
then.
know. And I've done some color changes, and I decided I stink at color changes, but
Wow.
there it is.
It's beautiful.
I've got a little bit of basket, a few flowers, and 2 more letters in the
Wow.
sampler. I ran out of that thread, so story of my life.
Gorgeous.
So, and I think this is, I don't know the count. I think must be 32 count, but it's,
You have 2 threads over 1?
yeah, 2 threads of 1. Oh golly, what do you call this color? It's like really popular and everybody uses it for a lot of different things.
Country mocha or country vintage.
Yeah, vintage country mocha, right?
That's it. Yep.
Some coffee sounding thing.
She brought me coffee this morning. And then I went and spilled it. I'm like, not the black gold.
Trying to make her happy.
She did. Okay, and then I have 2 more. I was just all over the place this month. I was stitching everything that I just felt like stitching.
So good.
It is. See, just gotta work on strawberries now. Don't
Love it. I love that fabric.
I do too. It is cold foam. We figured it out. It's cold foam fiber on a whim. And I've seen some other people use it. And I'm doing Annie the Proper Stitcher, a gift from my friend Lori. And I got finally all the green done. That was a labor of love to get that all done. There's a lot of twists and turns to it. And if you're trying to watch a TV show, you better not. I ripped out a lot of stuff. But it's done, and now I just have to add in berries. So I started adding in my berries.
I love that basket.
It is really cute.
Or bowl, whatever.
Yeah, so 18 count, 1/1. Fiber, no, not fiber and whim, Bestitch Me. Sorry, cold foam, Bestitch Me. Sorry. And I didn't know the lady who does Bestitch Me has a Flosstube, so I just found hers.
I saw that too. Just the other day. I'm like, oh, is that the same? Are you using the called for thread?
No,
Okay.
I changed everything.
Okay.
I just found whatever I had, and these are all my colors. I did a Holly Jones.
What's that?
She changes all the colors, and everybody wants to do what she does.
Oh, okay.
And she uses color and cotton. Oh my word.
Wow.
And she just put on Instagram, she is doing a cruise featuring her, Sherry, the Colorado cross stitcher, and somebody else. I can't remember. And that's next year. It's February. I'm like, of course, when I puke and throw up every year. So,
You really went on a cruise.
no. I would love to see them though.
Yeah.
It would be amazing.
You think
Imagine.
do you get seasick?
I don't know. I've never been on a ship. So
Me neither. I asked my husband the other day, wouldn't it be fun to go on a cruise? And he's just like, yeah. He wasn't excited.
maybe if you went on a cruise to where he wanted to go. No, okay. It was worth a shot. So anyways, this is really
He
cute.
thinks you'd get all claustrophobic on a ship.
I could see that. Although it's huge. It's really huge. But anyway, she just shared that on her Instagram yesterday, and there's already, I don't know if there's a link to sign up yet. Some of you might know. Okay, I can't get this in.
So who was it? Holly Jones?
Holly Jones. This is Holly Jones,
Like the lady that lives in
Oklahoma.
oh, okay.
And she's a paramedic, I believe,
Wow.
or something like that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love those paramedics.
She's not listening.
Okay.
So, anyways, if you want to go on a cruise in February, look that up. And cross stitch and meet a lot of cool people. And then, do you have any more? I have my last one. My last whip I pulled out.
That's all I have for whips.
Okay. This one is very similar to working on a Mirabilia. I didn't know that when I bought it. I just thought, it's pretty. Can't pronounce it. Coqueloca. Wait, it's French. Reflet de soie. I can do that part, but I don't know that part. The reason I wanted to do this is I was watching Heidi at Whips and Kits, and she showed hers, and then, just went all week and just had to have it. So this is my center flower I'm working on. 1/1, 18 count. I think this is vellum. Pretty sure. Vellum.
Pretty.
I think it is. Possibly picture this plus. Like there's recommendations, but I don't know what the fabric says because it's in French.
Yeah. Oh, meters. You need meters of floss.
No pills.
Oh, that's a little
So,
wait.
I know. Any French people, we apologize.
Yeah, sorry, we just butchered your language.
We just butchered it bad. So, anyways, I think it's really pretty. I was excited to put in the blue. That was fun.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
And I'll be moving into the green shortly. So yeah, it's fun. It's not ginormous, but it's going to take some time.
Are you going to make the biscornu?
Don't know. I was going to see if there's directions in here how to do it. Obviously, after my great pillow triumph,
You can just glue your biscornu.
it's filled with Elmer's glue. See how hard it is? Oh, wow. Good job. No, they don't give directions how to do it.
Well, I bet Helen D could help you out.
Yeah, I bet it's on their website, and I bet it's all in French. Okay, so that is it for whips. I have my giveaway to do. I wanted to give away this pattern, Modern Folk Embroidery, Real Comfort, and I will put the winner here. So congratulations, and I will get that sent to you. Just check for my email down below. Email me your address, and I will try and do better than last time, which was over a month before I got anything sent out, but I'll do better. I'm not going to promise though. Okay, and then I did buy a couple things. Did you buy anything? Shopping? Any shopping?
I don't have any shopping. I just have plans.
Okay. Shopping. I was watching Joy, Carolina Stitchers. If you don't watch them, you should watch them. They're a lot of fun. Her and her daughter, Emma. I think I called her Maddie last time. I'm like, whoops. They were showing what they were taking to StitchCon, and this caught my eye. Does anybody know what it is?
It looks like a fancy padlock.
It does. My granddaughter say it's a purse. It is a little hook for your purse to hang under a table. But Joy, she said she's going to use it to hang floss under the table. So you just put it down and just hang your floss, which I have a lot of floss on rings. So I'm like, well, that might be pretty handy.
Yeah.
Or I might forget and never even pull it out. But it was cheap and it cost $5. So
cool. I thought it was a magnet. Looking at the back of it, I thought it was a magnet.
Yeah, it looks like it, but it's not. It's just rubber to protect the table. And then I was watching, show you this, Nancy, the Disorderly Stitcher. She talked about somebody else had this idea, but take a little business card holder. Hers was big. This is small because I didn't check the measurements when I ordered it. But I don't own that many. But to hold your needles, put your needles in, because I'm losing my needles all the time. And she even, I feel like Nancy may have labeled hers. So I'm like, okay.
Cool.
And I'm getting to the point I'm losing all my needles in my brain. So
needles, not marbles.
Yeah. They go hand in hand. So I thought that was really, and this was cheap too. This was like $5 as well. So it's not like it's
Did you order them?
Yeah, because, you know, we live an hour from anywhere that would have anything. But like you could run to Target or Walmart, probably find $2 ones. Easy peasy.
It's pretty.
Yeah. And then I did break down after watching this for years. I first saw it on the Country Stitchers, Deb of the Country Stitchers. This was years ago. And I'm like, I could never do that. But now I'm starting to be like, I wonder if I could do that. It's another French one. It's another Reflet de Soie. And it's Louisa Barney, 1892. And I've seen several people working on it. Kim, the Contented Needle Stitcher, Phoebe, Moonlight Stitchery, and on and on and on. And of course, Deb, I think she got it done long ago. It's so pretty. And it's that stinking cow. I just love the cow. And then when it was Phoebe I was watching, when she showed her flowers, I'm like, oh, they are just, because there's the blue, and I love blue with the red and the pink.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so pretty.
It is gorgeous.
And then I broke down and finally bought a berry pattern because I'm just like, I just want to try a berry. I have no berries. Well, I do, but they're pre-made by somebody else out of wool, but that doesn't count. So I bought this for Christmas. I thought, if all else, it's small. I should be able to turn into a berry, right?
Right.
We'll see. So Erica Michaels is known for her berries. Did you know that? All of her berry patterns. When you start looking at all of her patterns, oh my word, there's a lot of berries.
I don't think I have any Erica Michaels.
I gave you one.
Oh, except that one.
Sampler, the sampler one. Remember? You're like, I have to have that. I'm like, I have it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's who that was.
She also does samplers. She does all the cute stuff, but she's known for the berries. So I thought this is really pretty for Christmas. So when I get frustrated and I don't think I get anything done, maybe I could get that done in December. We'll see.
Those little camels.
Yes. But I was watching Carol. We were talking about Carol Saltbox Stitcher. She's favorite. She was, she said, it doesn't bother me to have all these whips. I was watching her sampler parade. She's like, it doesn't bother me. She said, I'm going to do what I want to do. And if I want to start them all, I'm going to. And I'm like, yeah, me too, Carol. So
You go, Carol.
you go, Carol. Okay, so that is whips giveaway. Done that. My little shopping. She doesn't have little shopping, but she has plans. I don't have plans. I'm just going to work on all the whips I showed you, pretty much. I'll probably change my mind now. Don't worry.
This is a whip, but I plan to work on this whip.
I saw somebody else pull that out.
Plum Street, American Sampler. I fell in love with this when I saw it on Brenda and Laura. I think they're at Brenda's house, and it was on her wall. And I'm like, what is that?
I am tempted to buy that.
And she was so nice and answered my
they are really
comment
good about
and told me
that.
what it was. So thank you.
You know what? All Instagrammers in cross stitch land, floss tubers, they are all so wonderful about answering our questions. So appreciative.
So this is will be my starting point.
I love it.
I messed up the house. The roof
got
shortened, and now the flagpole is too close to the leaves, so I'm gonna have to change something, and I don't know why, but I'll figure it out.
It's still
Keep it
really,
going.
really pretty.
It's on cream and sugar. Fiber on a whim, 32 count, cream and sugar.
It's so pretty. Can you
Called
see
for
that, Taylor?
floss. Yep. It's got several pages.
I want to see, are the words over one? No, it's a miracle. I could actually stitch that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to yet, but I could. Somebody's going to do it for their patriotic piece that Nancy and Nancy are doing for the 250th anniversary.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out my Queen of Freedom and finally face the music and be like, okay, you wanted it. You need to finish it. So I've been watching.
Remember that old saying, you made your bed, now lie in it.
Yes. We were visiting on the phone while we were stitching the other day, and I had on Christy Crosshatch Quilts. I ended up making her put things in her shopping cart besides me. Because I'm going back and just rewatching all of her old ones. They're great. And where was I going with this?
I don't remember.
I don't either. But anyways, there were several patterns she showed that I hadn't even
Queen of
heard
Freedom?
of. Oh yeah, she had her Queen of Freedom she showed almost complete. And I'm like, and then she showed Blackbird I had never seen. Merrily, merrily, we welcome spring. That is still in my cart.
Mine too.
Yeah. So I was adding a lot of things watching hers because
Can you move things from your cart to your wish list so you can just order a
you
cart?
just
I don't
put
know how to
wish
do that.
list on
Okay.
it.
I'll have to figure that out.
I have like 200 items on my wish list. So when I go back and look at my wish list, I'm like, I don't even want that anymore. So it is a good idea just to move it, just in case.
Yeah, sometimes you look at something, you're like, oh, I have to have it. And then you look at it again, and you're like, Why did I have to have that? I don't know.
I don't know either, but it makes it fun.
Yeah.
All right, so this kind of wraps it up. We are, I don't know, we'll hopefully be back before our cross-stitch retreat. We're stitching on the Prairie. Very excited about it. And yeah, I'm going to be just working on the stuff I have. Really buckle down on all my Blackbird designs that I said I would do. I want to try and get some of those done, especially the smalls. Like, okay, come on, you've got to finish something. And I think that's kind of it. Working on project bags. Got a lot to do. We're finding out that's a lot more than we thought it would be.
Yeah.
2 hours a bag for me.
Kudos to all you bag makers.
Yes. 2 hours a bag. That's vinyl. I haven't even really tried patchwork like what she's doing yet. So how long would you say? 3 hours?
I don't know, because I'm still patching.
Stay tuned.
I've yet to put a whole bag together. I'm just getting all my little patches done. So,
and they're really pretty. So very exciting. Stay tuned for that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I needed to share. No, I don't think so. Thank you guys for stopping. Thank you for subscribing and liking our video. We had 56 people actually like our video last time.
really? Wow.
I'm like,
Bless you.
I'm so generous of you because that was a 2 hour video. Her own daughter didn't want to watch it because she's like,
I know.
it's 2
She's like,
hours.
2 hours.
My own daughter doesn't watch
Okay,
it.
just watch 5 minutes of it.
Look, your mom's a rock star in the stitching world. So, anyways, thank you guys again. Oh, that's what I forgot. Bible study. I am going to start the Bible study. A video should be out Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm doing the Sermon on the Mount. It is Jen Wilkin. I don't have my book nearby, but I'll put a picture. I put it on Instagram too. Jen Wilkin, and she's the one that I did the Women of the Word. She wrote that book. Mm-hmm. She applies all the same strategies from that book to this Bible study. So it's kind of, and we've been doing it at Sunday school. So I'm like, okay, I'm kind of used to this, what she's talking about and stuff, but I'm still going to use my commentary. I don't care what she says. She says, don't do commentary. Don't do it. I'm like,
why?
because she wants you to think about it.
Oh.
She wants you to look through the Bible, which I will after I look at the commentary and know where to look. So anyways, I'll be getting that going. And I did reach out to Hobbies of Holly because she was the one that shared that she's going to do that study. And she said she would do a Zoom with me.
Nice.
And we would do a little bit together. Her schedule's crazy, of course, and with her grandson and all of his health issues. But yeah, we just thought maybe try and get together and video that. So it's not just me talking.
Fun.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Thank you guys. We're going to go quilt shopping. So we want to leave. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for liking and commenting.
This is Tara, the Mudcreek Stitcher. We never introduced ourselves.
Oh, yeah. It'll be on the thing. Y'all know. So thanks for sticking it out. And I hope next time I'll have some giveaways. I was trying to think of giveaways. It didn't come to. But I was trying, honestly. Thank you again. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.